Welcome to the Museum of Free Derry. The Museum of Free Derry is located within the Bogside area of Derry City in the heart of the local community in Glenfada Park. Our address is Museum of Free Derry, 55 Glenfada Park, Derry BT48 9DR. The Museum of Free Derry opened in 2007 in order to tell the story of what happened in the city during the period of 1968 to 1972. The museum was set up to tell the story of how a largely working class community rose up against the years of oppression it had endured, of how the peaceful civil rights movement was met with violence, and the descent into conflict which led to Bloody Sunday, the day when the British Army committed mass murder on the streets of the Bogside. The museum was designed as a public space where the concept of Free Derry could be explored in both an historic and contemporary context. The Museum of Free Derry has become one of the most popular heritage attractions in the region, attracting tens of thousands of visitors every year from all over the world. There is free parking in the car park immediately in front of the Museum of Free Derry, but this tends to be busy. Visitors can be dropped at the front of the building. There is a designated disabled parking bay in the car park in front of the museum. The nearest public car park is at Lisfannon Park, which tends to be busy. There is a paid car park in William Street. The museum is within a 5 to 15 minute walk from all main city centre car parks. Entry to the Museum of Free Derry is along the entrance corridor. This will take you to the revolving door. Next to the revolving door, there is another door leading to the foyer area. This door is suited to wheelchair users. The main entrance to the Museum of Free Derry is fully accessible, and the ground floor is on one level and accessible for wheelchair users. To the right of the entrance is the reception desk. At the reception desk there is an audio loop and low counter. This is where you can buy your ticket for the museum. You can also pay for items purchased from the museum shop or collect audio devices to enhance your experience of the museum. There is an app that you can download to your phone and that you can use for your journey through the museum. Museum staff are happy to help and provide you with assistance and advice. The foyer area also leads to the lift and stairs to the upper floor. The lift is at the end of the foyer area. There is an accessible toilet on this level near the reception desk. The entrance to the exhibition area is on the left-hand side at the end of the foyer area. Enter through the automatic doors to view the exhibits. Follow the direction arrows on the floor to get the full experience of the museum and the story it tells. The displays and information panels have large type with a minimum of a 16 point. There are a number of audio-visual displays in the exhibition area as well as many iconic exhibits, including the white handkerchief held by Father Edward Daly on Bloody Sunday. Also included are the original Civil Rights Association banner and items of clothing worn by those who died on Bloody Sunday. There is a seated area in front of 3 wall projections covering the civil rights movement, the conflict and Bloody Sunday. The tour ends with the story leading up to the Savile Inquiry on Bloody Sunday. The automatic doors at the end of the exhibition will take visitors out into the foyer area. To get to the upper floor, you can use the stairway or the lift. The stairway is on the left at the front of the foyer area and the lift is at the far end of the foyer. When you come out of the lift, to your right you will find a multi-purpose space. This space is used for meetings, training, workshops, film screenings and art events. The second floor also holds a digital archive, and this is used by researchers who want to learn more about the city and its story during the conflict. Please take the stairs or lift down to the ground floor. In case of an emergency, a warning sound and an announcement will be made. There are signposted emergency exits from each floor of the museum. The emergency exits on the ground floor are located in the foyer and the exhibition areas. On the first floor, the emergency exits are in the multi-purpose area. There is an emergency refuge point and an emergency intercom system at the top of the stairwell on the first floor. You can use this to let the museum team know where you are. The museum team have been trained to deal with emergencies, and they will support you with leaving the building. Team members will advise you to remain calm and leave the building in an organised way. The museum team will tell you if you can use the lift. They will direct you towards the stairs if the lifts cannot be used. In some emergencies, the lift cannot be used, for example when there is a fire in the building. Museum team members will direct you to the nearest available exit. There is a safe emergency assembly point directly opposite the entrance to the museum building. Always follow museum team members' instructions in an emergency. Additional information on the Museum of Free Derry is available on our website at www.museumoffreederry.org. Our telephone number is 028 71 360 880. You can contact us during opening hours, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Monday to Saturday all year round, and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday from June to September. Or you can email us with general inquiries and bookings at info@museumoffreederry.org. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Museum of Free Derry.